Okay, you're welcome. We're having sequence and series. Now look at this arrangement. These arrangements are in sequence. Why is it in sequence? Because this is in order. Now, the first thing you have to understand in this topic is the pattern. Immediately you understand the pattern, it becomes very, very simple. If you don't understand the pattern, that means you're still struggling with it. And what is the pattern? Now look at this now. How did they get the next number? How did they get the next number? How did they get this next number? How they got to the next number? It must be a constant pattern. So immediately you understand that pattern, it becomes very simple. Now, that is where we introduce you to what we call the linear sequence and the exponential sequence. Exponential sequence. Please note that this linear sequence is called arithmetical progression also, and this exponential is called the geometrical progression. Follow me carefully. Now, you see this one? If you add or subtract to get the next one, please let me just break it down in a layman understanding. Are you getting me now? If you notice that how they got the next one, either by addition or by subtraction, it is called the linear sequence. That is it. Now, if you also observe that how they got to the next one is either by division or multiplication, it is exponential sequence. That's simple. That is the first thing you have to learn in sequence and series. Understanding the pattern, how they got to the next one. So you understand the exponential sequence, you understand the linear sequence. Another name for exponential sequence is the geometrical progression. Another name for linear sequence is the arithmetic progression. So you normally see this as the AP and you see this as the GP. In textbooks, that's how you see it. And in external exams, you see it as GP. They just write GP. So when you see GP, know that they are talking about geometrical progression. And that geometrical progression is being gotten by what? Either by division or multiplication. So if you see, let's look at the pattern. They added 2 to get this one. They added 2 to get this one. They added 2 to get it must be constant. So this is under linear. That is the first thing. Now what about this one? They subtracted 3 to get this one. They subtracted 3. They subtracted 3. It's under linear. If it is addition or subtraction, it is linear. If it is division or multiplication, it is exponential. That is the first thing. So what about this one? How did they get this one? They divided by 2 to get this one. They divided this by 2 to get this one. They divided this by 2 to get this one. Are you seeing now? And so on. This dot means it continues. So this is, since it's division, is exponential. So what about this one now? They multiplied by 3 to get this one. They multiplied by 3 to get it. It must be constant. They multiply by 3 to get this one. So you see, is what? Exponential. So immediately you identify this one, you've already faced the what? The first step. This is the first step you have to understand in sequence and series. Now, if this is understood, I would like you to identify this for me, if it is exponential or this. We have, let me use 2. Let me use 2. 2. 8. 36. And so on. Then let me use 18. 18. 18. 9. 9. 0. Minus 9. And so on. So please, number 1 and number 2, just write number 1 AP or GP and write number 2 AP or GP. If this is understood, I will know that I'm carrying you along, and this is the first thing you have to learn in this topic, sequence and series. If you don't know this, any other thing you want to do, you'll be struggling with it. So drop the answer on my comment section, whether you know it or not. Just drop the answer on my comment section. Is this AP or GP? Is this AP or GP? See you in my next class. Thank you.